All right, so we're going to review the JPR of tagging a hydrant. So first we're going to go over what's in the hydrant bag, and then we'll go over the process of actually tagging the hydrant the Morton Grove way. So inside of the hydrant bag, we have a hydrant wrench on the back here. Inside we have our steamer connection. The first connection here is going to be 4-inch, and that is for Niles steamers. So when you go up to the hydrant in Morton Grove, you put it up to it and notice that it's not going to fit, so you can spin it right off. And then our 4.5-inch connection is here. So all of our steamers are 4.5-inch, all of Niles are 4-inch. And then you have Storts on the other side, which connects directly to the LDH. We also have a reducer in here, a gate valve that will go on the side ports, and a mallet and a hydrant wrench. All right, so in Morton Grove, this is our standard hydrant. In a couple places, they're different, but mostly you're going to run with one 4.5-inch steamer port and then two side ports here. In Niles and a couple places in town, there's going to be two steamer ports. Again, ours is 4.5-inch and Niles is 4-inch. They'll have two 4-inch steamer ports, so it is going to be different. For Morton Grove, we're going to put on our connection as well as a gate valve connection on one of the side steamers. All right, so the first thing you want to do when you're tagging a hydrant is to actually flush it to make sure that there's no debris, rust, or anything else that could be inside of it. So you're going to put your hydrant wrench on top, open it up. You'll hear the water coming up. You don't have to open it the whole way when you're flushing it for a fire. It's different from when you're actually testing hydrants or flushing hydrants. But when you're just at a fire, to save time, you can just crack it. Make sure the water's clear like this one is and close it back down. Make sure you have water, and then we'll make our connections. All right, so when you come up to the steamer port, you're going to notice that the 4-inch connection isn't going to work. So you're going to spin that off and get to our 4.5-inch connection. Put that on our steamer. All right, and then you're going to take the gate valve, put it on the side port. And one thing you want to make sure you do with this is make sure that it's actually closed, because you're not going to connect anything to it right away. It's going to be a connection if we need more water later on. So the LDH will connect right here. That's going to go to the engine. You'll wait for the engineer to say he's ready for water, and then you'll send it over. So this is our standard connection. And in Niles, since we don't have a gate valve, we are just going to be putting on one steamer port and leaving the other one closed.